and welcome to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Hello readers, I hope you're well. As you're about to hear, we were joined this week by Vanessa Hoskins, author of Punks in a Powderkeg, game developer, producer, writer, currently with Wizards of the Coast. Vanessa had joined Paul and I earlier for a longer chat, which we will publish at some point in the near future. We're always grateful for any ratings or reviews. You would be so kind as to leave us on your podcast app of choice, throw us some stars. You can find us on social media at Billowing Hilltop pretty much everywhere, and we'd love to hear from you via email hello@billowinghilltop.com. That's it. I've got no other news or information. Let us push on with Outlaws of Alkenstar, Episode 11, Dead Zeppelin. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody. I am here with the usual crowd, but I am also here with...
Drumroll.
We've been having a chat in the Command Pod readers, Paul and I, with Vanessa Hoskins, who has just hung around with us to see, I don't know what to see, to learn how badly we do the adventure that she's written. Vanessa wrote Punks in a Powderkeg, the adventure path that we are currently doing. So we're all too nervous to have Vanessa around for much longer because she'll just laugh at everything we say. But
Look,
I think...
Let me start off by saying hello.
Yes, hello.
My name is Vanessa, and I am an employee of Wizards of the Coast, and my opinions are my own. With that out of the way, I will say I don't think you're doing a bad job. Yeah. I think you're doing a fantastic job, or at least what is expected of basically every adventuring party everywhere, which is a plan followed by utter chaos.
Well,
yes.
definitely utter chaos.
This is us in a nutshell, I think.
But without the plan at the beginning.
Sometimes.
Well, there's sort of a nod towards a plan. I don't think there's ever an actual plan.
I'm going to share something that Vanessa shared with me in confidence, which is that she thinks that the party makeup is just a joke.
Well,
You had some comments, Vanessa, about the makeup of the party.
Oh, goodness. I am just really surprised.
Mike.
So in a game like this that is...
She's never going to trust you again.
No, Vanessa said that she was going to bring this up.
Go on.
Okay.
I've been
Go on,
warned.
give it to us.
So I'm going to speak in broad strokes and then more specific ones. In a game that is based around having a cleric and a wizard and a fighter and a rogue, and that DNA still strongly exists in the game, you walked in and said, what if we all played a version of the rogue and no one was a wizard and no one was a cleric and no one was a fighter, and we just tried to do it that way? And I find that fascinating.
Oh, and by the way, you may not...
I'm a version of
You may
wizard.
not have picked up on that our rogue doesn't have a rogue kit. He doesn't have thief picks and
Common
tools.
oversight.
Have a medic kit.
And a medic doesn't have a medic kit.
Common oversight.
None of the people with medicine
Yep.
skill have got healer's kits.
Mike, please tell me that you just let them be like, you should have had this kit from the beginning, you can just have it.
Oh, no.
I did.
No.
That's very nice of you.
No.
I gave them an amnesty. You can check the record. Court stenographer.
He absolutely did not.
I did give them an amnesty, but then they just started to
Forgot.
We ignored
these
it.
people. They're children, really, Vanessa.
I'm
They
gonna
just started to push and push and push. Oh, why can't I have that? Well, you gave Johnny a so-and-so. Why can't I have a so-and-so?
All right. If I may attempt
so forth.
to make everyone feel better about this situation, not the party makeup, that's atrocious, but the forgetting of your kits. I am running a high-level game. I'm running Pray for Death for a group of friends of mine. I also wrote that one. I'm running Pray for Death for them, and you start at, I think, 13th or 14th level, and they all got into a fight, got hurt a bunch, and then went, oh, I don't have any healing potions. You have a experienced, veteran, teen-level group that is like, oh yeah, I don't have any health potions. Maybe I should have brought some of those. And I'm like, well, did you have any money left after you prepped? And they said, yes, several hundred gold pieces. And I said, you still didn't buy healing potions? And they said, no. And they're like, can I buy some? I'm like, you're in this dinky little town. You can buy level 1 healing potions. Good luck.
In our defense.
Vanessa, we have been playing since 1978.
No, we haven't. This is the first time that we've played this particular
there's
version
no
of the game.
excuse.
It's impossible that you've
yes,
been
that's true.
playing
We haven't
Punks in a
played this
Powderkeg since 1978. It wasn't out then.
Yeah, exactly. And I am a sort of multi-class alchemist, and I wasn't even allowed an alchemist kit, even though I was allowed to do a heal. And then suddenly it turned out we realized what the rule was. Even then, I wasn't allowed an alchemist kit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The teeniest violin in the world is playing again.
Dan has spent the last hour pacing up and down in that room by himself, rehearsing this.
Formulating my argument.
You should bear that in mind. Vanessa will be on, and she'll be on my side.
One of the fantastic things about running a role-playing game is that you can take everything. I'm going to hold it up. Everyone, you can't see me because this is an audio podcast, but they can see. I have this adventure in front of me. one of the things that you can do is just put loot in whichever room you want and be like, oh, here's a moldy old healer's kit with one use in it. Go ahead.
I did. The goblins, Lord Glass has just given them a rusty improvised healer's kit.
Oh, you met Lord Glass? What do you think of him?
Can't remember who.
They can't remember who Lord Glass is, Vanessa.
I can't remember my own name.
They haven't got a clue.
Isn't he Luke's character?
They haven't got first
Vanessa,
idea.
I do have one question for you.
Sure,
I do
yeah,
have
go
one
ahead.
question. Where's the most magic in this particular book? Where should we
Well, you're an
The best loot.
Alkenstar, and so all the
Yeah.
magic is pretty messed up. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say
No, but
nowhere.
You're not much
Why are we playing?
disappointing.
That was actually one of the interesting things, because in Pathfinder First Edition, there was this big tradition of like Alkenstar is no magic, which is why they have, steampunk technology and firearms and everything.
Yeah.
But in Second Edition, having access to magic runes and items is so integral to being able to play your character, make sure the math works, that it was one of those things they had to adjust a bit and be
course.
like, maybe magic's just kind of wonky on the outskirts of the city. Maybe the damage to magic in the area is getting better or something. I can't remember what they ended up doing, but
No,
Right.
they did. It
That's one of
is.
those
There'll be a
challenges.
spoiler to go into too much detail. But yeah,
Sure.
the city is more stable than outside the city.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit in the player's guide which kind of says, look, if you want to run an absolutely standard, as it were, what's the word? Not stereotypical.
Archetypal.
If you want to work an absolutely standard Dungeons and not Dungeons and I'm getting
yeah.
this all wrong, aren't I?
Yeah.
If you want to run a standard Pathfinder
fantasy
character,
role-playing game,
like
sure,
a wizard
totally.
or you want to run a tank with a shield, a sword and board fighter, or you want to do whatever,
Yeah.
it's going to work perfectly well in this adventure. Don't worry about it.
Which is why we
Absolutely.
ended up with the party that we have.
This better work, Vanessa. You've written the adventure.
Mm.
It's all
Yeah.
down to you.
We know
Well-
where you
Can't
are
possibly
now.
be
if it
my
goes
fault.
well.
It can't be my fault.
If I may, I got the soapbox here. If I can just take like a couple minutes to stand on it.
Do it.
Do.
When it comes to party composition, and if and when some of you die and have to make new characters, consider the following. When making a Pathfinder 2nd Edition group, my personal opinion is that you want at least one person who can stand in the front and take a hit.
Mhm.
You want at least one person who can do emergency in-combat healing. So like a
Mhm.
heal spell or battle medicine or something to get that person up because they're unconscious and we can't just leave them here. And one person who can do between combat healing, whether that is like medicine checks with continual recovery, or that is focus spell that heals that you can just refocus, cast the spell, refocus, cast the spell. Something like that is sort of infinite between combats. It doesn't have to be the same person with both sets of healing, but you want those three things represented. If you have those three things represented, your survivability goes way
Yeah,
up.
that requires some collaboration.
It does. Didn't you do a session 0? Didn't you collaborate?
We did a
Yeah.
session 0. They just came up
Apparently.
with what they came up with.
Okay.
Lucas, who is the only person who got any kind of, as it were, distance on what everybody
Sure.
else had done, has rolled up an alchemist. And that
Excellent.
alchemist can do healing
That's
and
fantastic.
can do the emergency healing in combat. So
Good.
we've kind of covered one of your three pillars.
One of the three things.
But
Okay.
the stand in the front bit is the problem.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Not because we don't have the characters, which we don't. We also don't have the players who want to do it. Everybody just,
Hides behind.
they all
One of
just
the-
hide behind each other and run away.
oh
That's
my
not
gosh,
always
hide behind
true.
each other and run away. You need the opposite of that. You need someone bold to stand in the front. All right.
Yeah, that's
One
Johnny.
of the ways you
One-
could solve all of this,
New players.
if one of you loses your character and has to
That'd
make
be
a new
me.
one, please consider making a champion. Because a
Yeah.
champion has lay on hands, which means you can do infinite in between combat healing. Every 10 minutes, you've refocused, you lay on hands one person and you refocus again for 10 minutes, and then another big burst of healing. So you can fix people up in between. The other thing that they have is their champion's reaction, which reduces the incoming damage. And between those two things, the survivability of the party, right through the roof.
I'll make a note.
We're being schooled here.
We've been playing so long that I think we just want to do characters that none of us have played before. And I'm
That's
not playing
totally
the
understandable.
Stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have long been a proponent that you make the characters that are going to be fun and have a good time, and you're just going to figure it out. And if you have oops, all rogues, which is what you turned out to have, essentially, I guess just you address it like oops, all rogues, right? You can be
Yeah,
sneaky.
right.
You can get around things. You can sneak into
Right.
places in theory because, everyone's got stealth.
That's what we
And
did
you
at the
can't do
bank.
that if
It
you have
worked
someone
really well.
walking around in full plate.
Yeah, the bank went absolutely flawlessly.
It's like a well-oiled machine.
But that requires rolling over a 5.
Oh, that's true. Well, the dice will kill you.
Yeah. Yes, that's the other problem.
That's what
Paul has got
happens.
some thing where quantum mechanics breaks
Curse.
down. The
Yeah.
very act of observing something changes its
Apparently, there
behaviour.
are other numbers
Paul,
on a dice
unfortunately,
apart from 1,
has
2,
that.
3, 4, and 5. I just haven't seen them yet.
Except when you did the logo, Paul, and you put 2 12s on
Yeah,
the logo. You absolute goon.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Vanessa, should we kick off? Does anybody want to do a recap? Vanessa, I don't know if you want to hang around or whatever you want to do.
Right. I'm going to let you have fun. I will surprise myself when I hear you play live, and I will bow out. Thank you so much for inviting me onto the show to chat.
Thank you.
That was so much fun.
Yeah. And you must come back for a post-mortem. When we get through this book, that would be
great.
Funny.
Yeah.
I intend to do that.
See how many characters are still alive.
It is in the future, so who knows what future me is doing. But yeah, it's a totally... we wouldn't need to go through the body count and figure out how many different characters. Yeah. 4 champions.
Everyone coming through the champion now.
All right.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Much appreciated. Thanks for dropping in. That was fantastic.
Take care.
Good to
Cheers.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.
Right, well, I think that's us schooled. It was very nice to have Vanessa with us. Otherwise, I'm with the usual crowd running through the players this evening. Everybody's favourite players of the game of D&D as recorded for this radio programme. So I think I'll just use our most commonly used nicknames. I am Wobblechops.
Yes.
I am joined by Bonds, Grimble, Dr. N, Mucus, and Don Thunderpiss.
They're never going to be able to tie those up, are they?
You can pick your way through those, readers, and see if you can work out who's who. Now, it is the early hours of Sunday, the 5th of June, and our heroes, Outlaws, they're not heroes, they're Outlaws, are in a scrapyard as part of their escape from having successfully completed a bank robbery, stealing the gold of their mutual nemesis, Sir Ambrose Mugland. They've dealt with a weird oozy thing. They've met some goblins. They've climbed over a giant metal box. They've destroyed some mechanical guard dogs. And they've encountered some kind of weird spirit, whaley hauntiness in the darkness to their northwest, which is where we left things. As Sagbo, the slightly inefficient, his moustache waving in the wind, and farts loudly, have finished off the final clockwork guard dog. A, they heard the sound of something hiding under the tables that they're standing on, and B, this spirit reared its way up from the darkness. I think I can show you a picture of this thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello.
Can you see that thing? Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of got a propeller,
as they say.
Oh, wow.
I need to put a mini for this thing on the
Now, I was thinking about this.
on the map. Yes.
We found a cloak clogging up the
Yes.
drain.
Not a cloak.
They were like braces,
Wasn't it?
weren't they? They were like things to wrap around your wrist.
It's something else I got wrong, which we'll come to in a minute. That was the thing that last week I said I'd got wrong that I didn't want to get into now. Well,
There we go.
at some point we can get into it.
Through gloves.
But this is a spirit that if we give
They
it
are
the
hand
thing,
wraps.
if we give it the thing that it yearns for, will leave us alone. We need to figure out what the thing that it yearns for might be.
Or you put it to rest. If you can figure out what it is that it's...
Yes, got to be careful. I don't know. I hope I didn't mislead you last week. Your slightly adjacent skill, which is occultism or whatever, which isn't actually what's written on the card, but that's just whatever. You could potentially destroy a spirit like this with brute force, or you can identify what it is that ails it, why it's still hanging in the material world from the spirit world. Right. It's not necessarily an object or a thing that it's missing. It could be all sorts. It could be that you just need to placate it, but that's what your test showed you. Just going to reveal this thing to you. It appears around about there. Can you see that on our map?
Yeah.
Okay. And as it rises up, it belches.
How comes we can see it there? I don't quite
Well,
understand
because
with
it's
this darkness.
flying high enough, Lucas, so that if you're standing at the base of this tower of
right.
trash, you can see it. But I'm not showing you what's over the brow of the trash, as it were.
Yeah, understood.
Always with the questions, Lucas, but they do make sense.
Yeah, but they always...
It does something weird. It belches a cloud of alchemical smoke in a 30-foot cone. Will that reach anybody? Yes. Well, we're not going to get... That's my favourite phrase. We're not going to get Pythagoras on this. Technically, Suture Bang, Big Mo, Dane Dwalin, and Paul the Eagle Familiar are all within 30 feet, but it is up and you are down. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here. I'm going to say it belches smoke towards you that you feel like would have reached you if you'd been on the same level as it, but because it's heading downwards, it doesn't quite reach you. On 25, standing on effectively the only pixel of our map that keeps him on the box, but at the same time far enough away from everything dangerous. It is Dane Dwalin.
Well, Dane Dwalin is going to... Well, I think I'm just going to let myself down on this road.
Christ.
There we go. Shall I describe my descent down the rope in great detail? Hand over hand, gently going down the rope, and then he's going to...
Oh, thank God. Yep.
move. He's got a 25-foot move, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to then move north through the passageway, in between the trash tiles, so he can see...
Move your mini.
What's going on around the corner up north.
Yes, I will show you what is going on around the corner.
Reveal
now
to me.
You have taken the plunge.
I've taken the plunge.
What you can see is that there is some kind of a dirigible.
Dirigible?
Like an airship.
Oh, it is a dirigible.
That has collapsed, crashed down into the trash and is blocking any further progress to the northwest.
Okay.
I mean, unless you were to climb over it. If you look up at this edifice, this Zeppelin or whatever, it's way, way, way above you. Because the tower of trash, it's resting on the top of that. That's how that knoll, which must have made a fairly daring, clambering effort, got to the point where it could look down upon you. Over it, you can hear gnollish, angry howling from your west. Floating over the tail of it, you can see this spirit, and I imagine that I have probably got some boxed text that I can read you. Most exciting thing of all. Who doesn't like a bit of boxed text?
Love it. Love a bit of boxed text.
The once magnificent dirigible, it's lying across the pathway through the scrapyard. The words Harpy's Kiss are scrawled in faded... I'm not saying scrawled. I think scrawled is the wrong word.
Scribed.
Vanessa?
Printed.
Yeah, inscribed, printed, deliberately applied. The words Harpy's Kiss in faded black paint along the side. It lies in a pile of scrap metal. It's leading slightly starboard. It's blocking the path leading east to west. On the top deck, I can't see a top deck on the map, but the map is just a, whatever. There is an exposed alchemical engine jutting from the planks, smoke still rising from the blasted contraption, and you can presume that this spirity thing has emerged, floated from that very alchemical engine.
Probably want to
is what you can
fix the
see.
alchemical engine to placate the spirit of the alchemical engine.
Fixing
Then we
it.
might get an airship.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can get into that.
Can I make some kind of intelligence check?
Well,
Well, one thing at a time.
Still my round.
None of the rest of you can see any of this.
got-
Dane Dwalin can kind of shout stuff back, but
I'm going to, as well as shouting stuff back, I've got to reload anyway. So I'm going to do my thoughtful reload and see if I can do a recall knowledge using my engineering lore on this thing to see if I can see anything that's obviously, I suppose.
let's see what you roll, and then I can ask you the kind of thing that you might want to learn.
Okay, I'm rolling a dice.
It's a law skill. So which law skill? Yeah,
Engineering 14.
Engineering. You feel like that's the right area of knowledge to be fishing around in your mind with.
But I'm just not quite there yet.
That sentence just completely fell over.
Yeah.
You feel like you're fishing around in your mind in the right area of knowledge, but
Not quite there.
You can't quite recall
Yes.
anything
Okay.
useful.
Well, that's my round then. So I've descended, moved.
How much are you shouting back?
I'm going, holy fuck, there's a large dirigible here, and it looks like there's an alchemical engine which looks like it could be using some fixing. It's blocking our path.
Okay.
And it's got a name on it. It's called the, what was it called again?
Harpy's Kiss.
The Harpy's Kiss. It's called the Harpy's Kiss.
When you shout that, has anybody got Alkenstar law as a
I do.
law skill? Okay, give me a roll.
19.
That is enough, Graham. You've heard of the Harpy's Kiss.
Aha!
You know that it is a dirigible, an airship that was piloted by an individual called Fiera Winslow. Phera WyndslOw. Fiera Winslow commanded the Harpy's Kiss. And something in the back of your mind tells you that when the ship was destroyed, that the psychic energy involved, that something had become corrupted. You think that might be useful to you when dealing maybe with that corrupted spirit? I mean, I'm just picking stuff out of a paragraph of text here and hoping that I'm getting this right, but you think that that's the kind of angle?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing the name of the captain, knowing that this thing is bonded to a particular ship and the name of the ship, that might be helpful. That's the end of Dane Dwalin's turn.
Yep.
Let us move on to Big Mo on 24.
I will move back a little bit. And
Back onto the top of the box.
I'm still on the box, but yeah, just to the back of the
Yep.
box. And
Yep.
I will call Fira Winslow. Why have you not crossed over? What remains undone? Something with the alchemist's kiss.
I have to applaud your can-do attitude.
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing.
Do you have religion? I mean,
but
as a skill, not just as a
I
sort
do.
of thing.
I also have occultism.
No, give me religion.
Yeah,
You need to make a roll. Have you got a hero point left?
I don't think so.
The hero point?
No.
You don't think you have? Oh, you used it. I probably should have given... I think everybody can have a hero point before we get into this.
Okay.
Oh,
It's ages since you got given one.
thank you. Have we used them? How do we... I have no idea whether I've got one or
Well, I'm pretty certain that Big Mo used hers to stabilise, and
Mm.
I'm pretty certain that Sagbo used his to stabilise too. I'm going to say you can have a maximum of one at any time. So, if you've already got a hero point, you've still got a hero point. If you don't have a hero point, your hero point has been topped up.
Okay.
I just want to control hero points until I'm fully together with quite how they shift the balance of the game. I listened to quite a few Pathfinder 2 actual plays, and some of them are really big on hero points, but many are like they're capped at a certain number, and when you spend them you have to earn them again. Others are like you get one a day. Sometimes it's like you get one and that's it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let's make that roll. Making a religion check.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a +4 circumstance bonus. You can
Because it's a
kind of
really
guess as
high
to-
number.
No,
Oh,
because
okay.
of something that you've just said.
Okay. So rolling.
Let's see
Getting
how
a
you do.
19.
In total.
Yeah.
That, I'm afraid, is insufficient. But you feel you were very close.
I'm needing a 20.
How do hero points work? Can you buy a success, or is it a re-roll, Graham?
I think it's a reroll.
reroll. Or a stabilisation.
Maybe that's not. Maybe we're not in such
Yes.
dire circumstances
can
to
have a
get into
go.
that now.
Next.
You can have another go anyway because you've got multiple actions, right? You've moved and you've done one recall knowledge check, so you can do another.
Okay. Well, I'll have another go.
Might as well.
Might as well. Nope. And I'm
Okay.
sending Pole to fly up and try and kind of scout the bits we can't.
Ahead.
Yeah. Sort of the back
Have
of
you
the airship.
given him any instructions? Normally you've
Yeah,
kind of
go
said
and-
if you see this, come back.
Yeah, go up and report any. Well, he can't talk, so it's just
No, I
sort
know,
of
but
emotions.
you said no, but you can do it through his actions. You can say something like, "If you see so and so, then fly back to me."
If
and
you
then
see,
know that
if you see more hobgoblins or you see anything that
Gnolls.
might be anchoring this spirit to the prime material plane, go back and see me.
Did you mean gnolls, not hobgoblins, just then?
Knolls, yes, Knolls, yes.
Okay, on 21, it is Dr. Fizbit Suchebang.
Right. Well, I will drop down.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you can just drop down, or is there
There's a
rope?
rope that you can use to give me a DC 10 athletics check. Oh.
I didn't have to make one.
You didn't have to make one. Paul has
Acrobatics
punctured
or
my
athletics?
consistency bladder.
Thank you.
As a result, I'm leaking justice fluid all over my trousers. Dr. Suchebang, you can drop down without making a roll.
You're welcome.
Okay, and I will go up to Dane Dwalin.
Yeah,
Hello.
and you can see
And
the
then
scene I've
I would
described.
like to make a. What kind of check can I make to guess how
Thus
this
far,
alchemical?
a religion.
I have crafting because it's an alchemical process.
There's two very specific ones that have been identified so far, and TLDR, it's the full list. Dane Dwalin has tried engineering law. He's been using it to try and kind of work out what's going on with this thing. Big Mo has used religion law, a religion skill, in order to try and kind of tell this spirit to free itself, chill out, stop being horrid, whatever. And Big Mo, she used a specific phrase when she spoke to the spirit. She made sure to include the name of the pilot that you had identified as being the original commander of this dirigible. You think that was probably helpful. You get the sense that Big Mo was on the right track there, but maybe you don't have to use religion. because Dame Dwalin has established that engineering is also useful.
Yes, so I also have crafting.
Not on the list. If you're not on the list, you're not coming in.
Okay, well, I will try a religion check.
Are you trained in religion?
Yes.
Give it a shot. And what are you saying to the spirit? Big Mo said something specifically. I mean, you could try and replicate what Big Mo... You can say what she said, I
I
suppose.
will replicate what Big Mo said, yes.
Okay. And then she said what? No. Okay, fine. Let's not get fixated upon that. So make a roll, and I'm presuming, therefore, you're including the name of the... Oh, it's a 10, which is a total of...
11.
Oh, okay.
It's probably not
No,
enough.
it's not enough. It's not enough. Do you want to do anything else with your turn? You've moved, you've done a...
No, that was...
Okay. On 21, it would have been the dogs, but they're dead.
What a fail.
But Sagbo farts loudly. A small goblin climbs out from under the table and... Oh, God, I need a new fucking voice. Hello, she says. Hello, I'm Monzie the Goblin. Thank you for saving me from the creatures. On 16, it is... What am I going to do?
It's so ungoblin-like.
Goblin voice. I love it. It's my favourite goblin
On
voice.
16 is farts loudly. I'm going to have to remember that voice now, aren't I? Fuck.
So what is moving under the table?
Hello, I'm Monzie, I'm a goblin.
Oh, that's what's moving under the table?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the one who
Oh,
got
okay.
lost.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for saving me. I've got all sorts of things that you must take as a reward for your wonderful actions.
Okay, well, you can maybe just pass them to me and I'll pass them to my friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
no, don't survey them yourself. So she clambers out. She's got like a little blondie kind of flat top, like a pirate earring. She's wearing a kind of mechanic's coverall. She thinks that when you look at the stuff on the table, you'll be like, what a treasure trove of wonders. But actually, it just looks like rubbish. She points at it and she says, yes, anything from here. Please take anything you may need, or I have some wonderful things that I have made.
Oh, what would they be?
They are things that Mike's got to look up from his notes. It's a bit complicated. I'm not very good with labels. And she
Could you
rummages
describe what
around.
they do?
Oh, this one is called... I think these are right, I'm not sure. Oh no. Anyway, this one, don't drink it. Do not drink this one. She hands you a bottle, and on the outside it says Molten Mischief.
Okay, sounds
And then she hands you
exciting.
another bottle, and that says Mending Measure on the label. You know when you like peel the price label off something and you leave a bit of a remnant behind, then you might put it back, and so there's a little bit of a sort of palimpsestual element of like there used to be things stuck to, well, you've got that, so it's probably the right label, probably.
Uh-huh.
And this one, she hands you another one. It's got a label on it which says Miasma Medicine. They all begin with M because I begin with M, she says. What do you want to do other than talk to this high-pitched person?
Hit it.
Please don't hit me.
Oh, we're very surprised to find this big airship. Would you happen to know...
Oh, your voice is more annoying than mine.
Yeah, it's my voice.
Surely
I can't
there's
do it.
no one anywhere in the vicinity with a voice even more annoying than that.
You haven't met some of my friends.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hello? Yeah.
Anyhow, I would like to know about the airship and when it was there, and
It's always been there.
it's always been there. So it's been a long time.
Yes, we're
has
not
it?
sure about the spirit within it.
I think we could put the spirit to rest. We just need some
Oh,
help.
very possibly, yes. Not my area of expertise.
No, but maybe we could find the captain. Where is the captain's body?
I don't know what you're talking about. Which captain?
Well, the crew of the airship. Are there any bodies around it?
Oh, no, it didn't crash here. She sort of laughs in realization. This is her laugh. Oh,
Oh, it crashed somewhere else and has brought here.
yeah, this is the graveyard of mechanical things.
Ah, so maybe we need to repair it to make the spirit happy.
Your guess is as good as mine, annoying voice, damn dog boy.
So my name is Fart
Pointy
Loudly,
man.
and I object to being called a boy. I'm a gnoll.
A what?
A gnoll.
No, what?
A gnoll.
A what?
No,
No.
no Fielding.
No, they are.
I think we need to come back here many times.
You don't think that she knows very much about the airship? She thinks it's just a great big thing that somebody has dumped in the scrapyard. On 13, it is Sagbo, the slightly inefficient, though he's half asleep.
I did doze off slightly, but
There you go.
There you go.
Ding!
Not my first rodeo. Tonight's beer, by the way, Paul, is the fresh hazy pale from the Rebellion Brewery in Marlow. They draw it out of the barrel in the tap room into giant bottles. Well, not giant bottles.
Yeah, into
totally
bottles.
regular, normal bottles that they then send to you, and they take away the old bottles, which is very green. If you see what I mean, not the bottles,
Not the beer.
the process. The beer is delicious. It's
Fresh.
not super strong. It doesn't feel like it's been sitting in a warehouse for however long.
right. Do you think you know how to fix this airship, I say?
Oh, no, it's way beyond my capacity. I just tinker with my wonderful things.
If we took you to the spaceship, airship, dirigible, would you think you might be able to fix it?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Let's just close that avenue off immediately.
What are you
Let's
doing
really
here, then?
push this one.
Would you like this? She points to what you realise is a set of thieves' tools.
Yes, I grab those, thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Well, yeah, thank you, Vanessa. She literally put this in here. There is a set of thieves' tools. Which must be
Finally.
prescient. There is a set of thieves' tools with 3 sets of replacement picks.
Oh,
There you
And
go.
as you scrutinise this assorted scrap, you realise that there's some useful kit here.
Like.
Help yourself to what you need.
All right. What
all
else
right,
is
well,
there
I'll have a
there?
rummage around. What is there? You
Have
could
a
message
rummage.
me privately.
No, because I'm standing right next to you and watching.
It's the spirit. The spirit. I mean, what else is it going to do? It goes. I'm so very unhappy.
Oh, I see.
And it floats down towards Dainto Island and Dr. Suchabang, and it blasts you with its awful smoke weapon.
Oh, right, okay.
You're both caught in its horrible nastiness.
Okay.
Can you give me a DC 20 fortitude save, please, both of you?
You really want to make that save? You really want to make that save?
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's first level, but it is Pathfinder, which does seem to be orders of magnitude more lethal. Is it just
Okay.
me? But first level D&D is not like this.
No.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
It's a fail.
It's odd. +8 to hit and +7 to hit.
Massive fail. Well, yeah, but it's all balanced out, isn't it?
Well, is it?
And
19.
19 is a fail. Okay.
Fail.
You take 2d6 poison damage.
Oh, hello.
Here comes the 2d6 poison damage.
Cheerio. 7.
7 points of poison damage,
Yes.
whatever that is. And
Yes.
you are sickened 2.
Does the second effect happen before or after I'm dying 1?
I don't think it makes any difference. I don't think we worry about the sickened.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Sickened is you feel ill. Sickened always includes a value.
I don't
You take
feel
a
ill.
status penalty equal to this value on all your checks and DCs.
Yeah, well, I'm dying, so I'm...
I don't think that matters. It's a flat check, right? So it doesn't make any difference. You can spend a single action retching in an attempt to recover, which lets you immediately attempt a fortitude save against the DC of the effect that made you sickened. On a success, you reduced your sickened value by 1. Dr. Fizbit Suturebang, you are sickened 2. I mean, not as well. Level 2 sickened. Which means you take a 2-point penalty on everything you do until you either make yourself throw up
Or drink an antidote.
or drink an antidote, precisely, which is just in your wheelhouse. On 25, it is Dane Dwellin. You get moved in the initiative order to before the creature.
Yup.
You get moved to 33.
So you're dying 2 or dying 1?
Dying 1.
It wasn't a critical, and you haven't got a carried over wounded condition, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a mere scratch.
On 24, it's Big Mo.
Can I keep trying to make these religion checks?
You can. I think the answer is that you've got the right idea and you're refining it.
Okay. So I will have another go. That's a 20.
20 is enough. 20 is enough. You eject the animating spirit from its mechanical shell. You've ejected the haunt.
Okay.
There is a concept in Pathfinder 2 called hazards. Things like pit traps and all sorts, right? Anything that's effectively not a creature, but something that you might have to overcome or you'll be at risk from.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those classes of hazards is a haunt, and this was a haunt, a complex haunt. It has a kind of routine that it runs once it rolls initiative. It has effectively a reaction that is triggered if people meet certain conditions. The gnolls triggered it, then it rolls initiative, then it runs through this sequence, and then you have a disable option with haunts where characters get given a little information and they kind of fumble their way towards what might be useful, and then they make a check. And if they hit a number, they deal with it, and that's what you've done.
Get in. Thank you.
Nicely done.
Yeah, very nicely done. The lonely machine spirit, as it was called, has been banished.
Thank you.
It's the same figure as Dal Quethos.
How did you do that?
Skill training. It's basically just years of experience, actually. It's just.
What did you do?
I successfully navigated the.
He rolled a dice.
Well, you don't know. I mean, it's very difficult.
You roll the
Creatures gain a circumstance bonus on their check when they make either a religion trained or a DC whatever. There's different DCs with different skills. Engineering law trained check to eject the animating spirit from its mechanical shell. One if you use the name of the ship, and a bigger one if you use the name of the pilot. And then it just says the haunt remains active until the spirit is ejected. Everything has got mechanics in. Paul's going to sound smug and stuff, but I'm not going to tolerate that. Everything has got a mechanic in Pathfinder.
Yes.
So if you've got something which is sort of slightly difficult to pin down, something is a bit kind of woo-woo and spirity, it's quite difficult, I think, to fit that into the suitcase and lean on it until you've got the lid down in terms of mechanics and make it all sit inside a kind of neat little box. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so the language around actually dealing with it is slightly bit whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not having this from Paul because no, Paul, we're not having that. Last Shadow Dark session we played, we spent half the evening with you not quite sure how to use whichever rule in what circumstance.
Yeah,
so
what do you mean?
No rules.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Having no rules doesn't actually make life quicker.
I would
necessarily.
say.
It just means you spend a lot of time going, how does this work? How does this work? What do I do? What do we do here?
It was at least half. Just the way this
Anyway.
gets resolved is a bit cold.
You're slowing us down,
It just leaves you a bit cold.
I still can't work out what Dan's done.
No, but nor
I've
can
just
Mike.
solved the problem. That's all you need to know.
More can I.
Yeah.
Dan solved the problem.
Yeah,
There is a
solved
little
the
bit of text against this spirit which says what you've got to do with the check and what will make a
So
difference.
what check did he roll?
Dan,
Just a religion
you roll the religion check.
Oh, that's it.
He just.
And because he used the name of the captain of the old airship as part of his plea to the spirit to leave you alone,
Exactly,
Plea to
Johnny.
the spirit to leave.
he got
Exactly.
a circumstance bonus and therefore banish the spirit.
Right, now I
what next?
understand.
What next? Come on.
Best at D&D. Thank you.
Oh, I found out the name. The +4
Couldn't
came
have
from
done
me.
it unless we'd killed the dog.
Well, we're out of combat. We're into exploration mode. So I don't know what that means. I suppose we aren't out of combat as long as you're making stabilization checks.
Yeah, I think you
Big
have
Mo,
to
what do you
run
want to
through
do?
that.
No, sorry, not Big Mo. Dr. Fizbit's suture bang. What do you want to do?
Clearly nothing.
What do you want to do?
Not just me that falls asleep.
I am going to get out one of my bottles of Sutrabang's counter-poisonous anti-deadening particulars,
Yeah.
That's really good.
and I'm drinking it.
You're not going to get out one of Dr. Sutrabang's efficacious express end-of-life embrocations, but you're not worrying about Dane Dwalin.
This is brilliant.
Well, I will, as I'm not doing too well, and as they always say,
Physician, heal thyself. Right.
place the mask over your first
Your
before
first.
helping others.
Place the mask over
I will.
your first before helping others, as they said.
Over your face. Before, yeah. And
Right.
antidote, you gain an item bonus to fortitude saving throws.
I don't know. I
I
can't.
don't quite know what it's supposed to do.
Nothing. It's absolutely nothing. You're fucked.
You gain an item bonus to fortitude saving throws against poisons for 6 hours.
Okay, so in other words, you get that bonus for every single check you make.
Yes.
Okay, well, you want to drink it and then you want to spend
Yeah.
a single action retching? Do it.
Right. So, what does
The DC is 20. You make a fortitude.
item bonus give me extra?
What does it say?
Sorry, that's further scroll down. +2.
Right, so that's further scroll down.
So I get
you
+8 now.
D20, adding 8,
plus-
trying to get a 20. As Dane Dwalin's life dribbles out onto the dust.
Oh, God's sake.
That's a 19.
19 again.
That is a 19, I'm afraid, which is not enough. So you're still sickened 2.
enough.
And that's you out of...
Do I take more damage?
No, you just stay as sickened 2. The damage was a one-off. On 16, it farts loudly.
On the table,
Sorry.
Is it a free action to hand over one of the vials?
No, that's an interact. That is an action.
So that's next round.
That will be next round.
Okay.
Back to Farts.
So next round I can give him the vial and then try and be sick again myself.
Yeah, Farts.
One of the potions on the table sounded like it was a healing thing.
There's a difference between the stuff that's arrayed on the table and the bottle she's handed over. You could gamble that mending measure is useful.
Does this heal people?
Oh, it should do as long as I've got the label correct.
Well, shall I pour that down old Dame Dwalin?
Yeah, you got 2 moves and then an interact to do it.
Okay, I'll try that.
It is a first level, or whatever it is, elixir of life, which I think is 2d8.
He's a real sump of all about healing, is that Dame Dwalin?
Oh, God, yes. All of my characters in every single game.
That has got the right label on it.
Just when I get up there, I think, you know what, he's such a... I'll drink it myself. No, I'll pour it in so he doesn't die.
He looks you in the eyes, pleading with you to not give it to 2d8.
Yeah. 5
out of possible 16.
Yeah,
but
he's
just shit at rolling.
You're on 5 hit points.
But I'm a wounded 1, aren't I?
Yes.
You're wounded 1, but that's only relevant if you drop down to 0 again.
Yeah.
On 13 it is the mustachioed maestro, Sagbo, the slightly inefficient.
I asked this goblin what she's doing here.
I got trapped here. I was here doing my work and then they dropped the metal box
Would
down
you like
stop
to
the
get
noise.
back over the box to your comrades?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, well I'll just...
Would you like another one of my wonderful potions?
If you can tell me what it does.
There's something I've got here called mustering malt. Something I think you could use because it
I think I'll leave that. Thank you. No, thank you.
What about this?
No.
Monty's moonlit mixture.
No.
She kind of proffers this bottle towards you.
No thanks. No thanks. I'll
take
grab
them.
her hand
You're
and put
turning
it towards
those 2
the...
down.
I'll
Fair
take them.
Well, you're miles away.
Shout back. Yeah, we'll take them.
Okay.
I'm sure they're very kind of you
she's
to give us.
literally handing out magic items and people are just literally running away from them.
I'll grab that one.
No. You said not. She's giving it to me.
That's Sagbo's go.
Hang on.
I
haven't had my go yet. I'm just
moved.
Bringing her over to the rope, and I'm saying if you go over there, well, you can get away. And don't forget that I saved you.
Yeah, she's a little disappointed that you're not accepting her gifts.
Yes, no, I'll accept the gifts, thank you. Just remember your saviour, Sagbo.
It's too late now. I've decided to drink them myself. She turns into a giant warrior.
I've become God. Right. And then I will proceed northwards to my comrades.
Okay. On 33 is the refreshed and recuperated Dame Dwalin.
I'm just wondering whether Dame Dwalin needs to head south.
Give me an engineering law check.
Engineering law. Oh, 18.
You think that scaling this dirigible would present some challenges, not least the fact that the top of it is spongy and slippery. It is raining and thundery. And the fact that this structure is in fact a bit kind of inflatey, right? It's like basically running over a sort of wet, bouncy castle. That's probably why the knoll struggled to keep its footing. It spent more time staying upright than it did doing anything useful. But you also think that the way that it's lying across the channel between the 2 piles of trash, one to the north, one to the south, you might actually be able to pull apart the trash that it's compacted underneath it and go under it. So you think you kind of got 2 options.
Okay.
All the while you can hear the howling of gnolls shouting, "You nugget! You nugget! Mighty you nugget!"
Right. Well, I turn to Sagbo and say, do you know what? I reckon it's going to be really easy to run over the top of this thing. Plus, I think I see something glinting up there. It looks quite valuable. And then I'm going to go and start to clear the channel from underneath.
You reckon that you can clear 1 5-foot square per 3 actions?
Okay, so
Every time you burn 3 actions, you can move yourself 1 square to the west. You think you probably got 3 or 4 rounds worth of activity to keep going. On 24, it's Big Mo.
Is there anything left on that table?
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff left on the table. Give me a perception check.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Don't forget
magic, not...
Don't forget to take the rope.
What rope?
Magic, not so much.
No, we need the rope to climb back up, don't we? We need it tied there so we can climb back up.
Okay, but we don't leave it behind if we're progressing, because it's I think the only one we got.
Did you make a perception check, Bonds?
Isn't there an option for a crafts check?
Yeah, that works just as well.
I'm better at that. 20.
Great. You can pick out what's useful. First of all, there's a set of alchemist's tools.
All right, take those.
Next, there is a dented lensatic compass with cracked glass. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it is. You can write it down or not write it down as you choose. There is a climbing kit.
Yeah, take one of those.
There are 3 crowbars. There is a repair kit. I don't know what a repair kit does. I mean, I presume it repairs things, but I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
There is a snare kit. Something to do with drumming.
Mm-hmm.
There are 10 point...
A lensatic compass is one of those compasses with the lid thing with the mirror in it that you can use to sight.
Okay.
There you are. That is why we bring him all the way over from Switzerland every week, readers, from his mountaintop eyrie. There are 10 pints of oil.
We should take those.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a set of artisan's tools.
Ooh.
Those, I think, are all in the first level gear section of the rules. Don't think anything there is magical. But they're all valuable and useful.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly taking the alchemist kit, and I'll take the compass.
Well, I'm going to assume you grab everything, and then you can argue about it afterwards. That is a move. That is a crafting check, and that is an interact to sweep everything into a bag. On 21, it is Dr. Fizbit's suture bang.
I'm going to have to try and stop retching again, aren't I?
You are.
Here we go.
And you are going to fail to stop retching.
So I've got 3 chances in a round.
Go for it.
Sounds a bit odd.
And try
3
again
saves
and
a
get
round.
An 11,
God's
which is also not enough.
3 saves in a round.
Get another.
Jeez.
So Dr. Fizbit Suture Bang is just standing with his hands on his knees,
Oh, God. Yeah.
boking. Just
So much
Put yourself
retching.
together, man.
So much retching.
It's like you've pulled the car over for a very car sick child.
Yes.
Farts loudly on 16. Just for clarity, anybody could step into Dane Dwalin space and clear another square should they wish to.
Did my bird see anything? Did Paul see anything?
Paul flies back. I think that was your instruction.
Yeah.
And you get an emotional impression that, yes, on the other side of the airship, they're a bad, long-shanked dog bad.
Okay.
I tell you what, can I help him be sick by sticking like a...
Yes, you can
piece
make
of
an
wood
assistance
into-
check. It's a DC 20, and if you hit that 20, absolutely hopeless, the assist rolls, he gets a +1 bonus on his next attempt.
Can I just not stick my fingers down his throat so that he vomits?
The dice roll represents you doing that, I think.
Okay.
I did a first aid course this morning.
Well, I'll do
Goodness
that.
me.
I mean, it's an action, so...
Lots of jumping up and down on top of inflatable people.
yeah, so,
Yeah, give it a shot.
So what
So you're
skill
going to be
am I
making
using?
I'm going to say it's a medicine check. DC 20.
Okay. So, well, this is unlikely to happen, so I roll and I get a... Ooh, a 2.
Is that a critical failure? It is. That's a -1 on his next vomit check.
Brilliant.
You actually make it worse. Maybe you're blocking the old epiglottis.
Slapping him on the back.
Thanks for that one,
He's
Farts.
sick.
On 13, it is the...
Can I keep going?
I think you can only make 1 roll to assist. I don't think you can keep rolling until you're successful, no.
Okay. Well,
You can do something else, but...
Why didn't you poke him in
You've
the
caused-
eye?
Kick him in the shins. Kick him in the bollocks.
Just smear his face in
Hold him
vomit.
upside down and shake him.
Yeah, would that work?
No. You've applied your -1.
Well,
for
I
your
have no medicine
ineptitude.
skills, so I'm just going to kind of... that didn't work. I'll wander over and try and help dig the passageway. He's a very strange man.
You've got another move or so. I don't think you've got enough actions to actually contribute to the passage
No,
sorting. But Sagbo might do.
I will move up to my colleague Dane Dwalin and help dig.
If you step into Dane Dwalin Square and then apply all of your 3 actions, you carve out another 5 foot On 33 is Dane Dwalin. Are you going to kind of leapfrog Sagbo?
I'm very pleased my friends are helping to clear my back passage, so yes.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh,
okay, so that's another square.
Oh, my back passage hasn't felt so clean for years.
You feel, Dane Dwalin, that you're very, very close to breaking through to the other side. Break on through. Big Mo on 24.
Big Mo will move up and
to join the others, heading north.
Yeah, so her speed is 35. Dr. Suturbang is still ill. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kick him in the bollocks.
Well, I shall go and administer can I administer a lesser antidote?
Yes. What does it do?
I'm just looking that up.
It gives me another
Protects you against toxins. You gain an item
Another plus
bonus
2.
to
That's all we need to do.
fortitude saving
Do they stack?
throws.
I'm going to say they stack. So that's +4.
+4 -1, right?
+4 -1. That's right, because Farts stuck his fingers down your throat. Dr. Fizbit Suturbang is going to try and vom his guts up to make himself feel better at +3.
+6, +3, +9.
Needing an 11. Getting
a 10.
a 10. I mean,
So if it wasn't for
dear.
Graham,
Oh.
that would have
City.
been a success.
if it
Yeah.
wasn't for Graham, that would have been positive. Right, your next attempt is at +10,
10.
because Graham's malign influence has gone.
Heroic
Yes.
intervention.
Now you need a 10.
He's
and
going
you're
to
gonna roll a 9.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on.
Here we go.
Yeah,
It is a...
Oh, it's a 9.
19.
It's a
Fucking
19.
Finally made it.
It's a success. So you're now sickened
Yeah.
1.
It's a critical success, isn't it?
No.
No, it's one off.
And you want to use your last action?
I do.
12.
Oh, it's enough. It's enough. You're fine. On
Yeah.
60,
Finally.
looking rather shamefaced, it is farts loudly. Sagbo and Dane Dwalin have cleared a passage of junk under the dirigible. If you were to join them and step into Dane Dwalin's square, you're not certain, but you think you might be able to push through to the other side.
You might do
Okay.
something useful.
else.
To the
Yeah,
other
there's,
side.
I will follow them through and I will try and break through to the other side.
You succeed, farts. Let me reveal what you can see when that happens. You reveal a whole wide open area of scrapyard.
Ooh.
There are shelters. There is a fire burning away, but you notice no hearth spirit. Your sense is that this is not a dwelling, a permanent dwelling, but in front of you, their heads snapping round, their canine features suddenly alert and aggressive, shouting, "You nugget! To the great lord, you nugget!" You see a bunch of pustulant, warped, horrid gnolls who start to stagger towards you aggressively. How dangerous are these gnolls? Will you be able to overcome them?
No.
Are there more to be found?
Yes.
And can you find your way north through the scrapyard
No.
and make
This
your
is not
escape?
good.
Well, we're not going to find out now. No, we're not.
No.
No,
need a
no,
long
no, no,
rest.
no. That's enough from you, Lucas. I've had enough from you, Lucas. Go back to the house. We're going to find out when we pick things up next week.
Excellent.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Outlaws of Alkenstar and Punks in a Powderkeg are copyright Paizo. Punks in a Powderkeg was written by Vanessa Hoskins. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Thanks for listening.